video idea for ancestral breaking. What can ancestral breaking do for people? This is what I was thinking. Like, what can ancestral breaking do for people? And I was thinking, like, it can bring people back home. It can bring people back to their ancestry. We can talk about the knowledge and the symbols of people's, everybody's ancestries, and like put them on clothing and like and be like come home, or like you know, like ancestral breaking, you know, like it's you, it's your authenticity, it's you being different, you being who you are, and also adding not just, you know, that I also was getting the idea of the video where, like, you know, imagine like you have a person that's like, you know, part of the video is them like trying to like win in battles, and they're trying to like do moves that like they don't really want to do, but they know they can do just to get by. But then, like, you know, they start losing themselves through that. And so then after that, you know, like in the video, it kind of like go from that to them like having to isolate from the scene and a lot of people, and come back home into themselves and realize who they are and their ancestry. Let's say they learn about their ancestry on the intergalactic level and the personal level, and then they start breaking different. They start practicing every day by themselves. They start breaking different, and then now, you know, they coming back home and they expressing their true authenticity, and now their style is developing off of this authenticity, and now they come into a whole new being. And now when they come back out into the scene, it's like they're representing the symbols of that their authenticity have brought onto them, instead of all of the symbols of the world. So that's what ancestral breaking is reminding people of, through these symbols and the affirmations and the remembrance. It's reminding your subconscious mind and sending signals to your subconscious mind. Even if you don't, like, if we have like a symbol and we got the ancestral breaking, you know, logo up there, and then it's a symbol from your ancestors that they used and that they may like have like understood, and you don't right now, because you have their genes, every time you see it, it's going to connect you to them, or it's going to be a signal to your genes. Your subconscious mind is still connected to your body, and so, or your brain, which is a storehouse of information. So like, it's gonna be sending signals to you, and you're gonna, and over time, you'll remember who you are, and then you will get out of the illusion. So ancestral breaking really can remind people of who they are too, through the way the movement goes about. You know, it's very authentic. It's very, you know, it may be rougher, you know, yeah, you know, but it's still efficient, and it's still shining, and it's still coming out, you know, naturally, like nature. Sometimes there's clouds, sometimes there's rest, and sometimes there's sun, and there's and excitement, and spring, and like, you know, summer of energy, you know, and sometimes there's both, and sometimes there's none, you know. So that's life. Ancestors knew about life. They were connected to life. But that's another topic. That's what ancestral breaking can bring. So we literally promote positive affirmations that our ancestors knew, because they were connected to life, and that led them to live in harmony with nature and themselves, and with one another, and the symbols that they lived by, that they understood deeply, that was at the core of the nature of reality and nature. And they realized that they were that. So they were essentially reminding their future selves, which is you, who may have forgotten, by putting the symbols out there onto the ancient, whether it's like the hieroglyphs or like the Mayan pyramids or like anywhere, you know, like they left the symbols because they understood that the symbols will always be in the subconscious mind, even if, you know what I mean, like they understood stuff like that. Like they understood that their genes are you are your ancestors. They understood that they would live on as long as their genes kept going, and then that gene can still be existent in reality and have an interaction with the universe. on a quantum level. So their memory is still there. You can tap into your ancestors. They're stored in the quantum field because they were an electrical signal in the same reality that you were. So they have an electrical signature in the universe of wavelengths and frequencies that's still broadcasting out in the universe, and it's there. That's why they never die. The soul lives on. It's still here. They're multidimensional. And that's another topic, you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to get too deep in there. But you know what I mean? Like, so ancestral breaking is gonna remind you of who you are, alright? There you go. Yo, we love y'all. Peace.